Alright guys, today we are starting our disassemble of our drag cart. Got the motor removed. Behind that, maybe not. Alright guys, today we are going to be finishing our cleanup on the 212 Hemi for our project. It's the 88-mile-an-hour go-kart. Last night we started on it, ran out of daylight, so today we're going to finish the cleaning process. Hoping to get it all cleaned up and then put the new parts on, and then if we get a chance we can fire it up today, but we'll see how the day goes. It's early in the morning, so we're getting a head start. Let's see, and yeah, we'll get to work. Wake anybody up? Kids are sleeping. Only time I get to do this is when the kids are asleep. 3 are sleeping, 2 are in school, so let's go. We've already done the degreasing on the outside to help us out quite a bit. So we're going to do the inside today. I'm hoping, my goal is to leave the piston in. I don't want to take the piston out, so I'm going to try to disconnect the rod and leave the piston in. I've seen this, done twice, with the fact that if I can do it or not, that's the thing. So we can get this all done and taken care of. So I pull out our crankshaft, pull the piston up so I can get the crank out. Well, that ain't gonna help. I forgot to remove the flywheel key and the nut. So we'll just spin this around here and take a screwdriver. Just gently tap this out without scoring the crank. God. Whatever. I just hope I didn't tear the bearing. Crankshaft's out. We'll clean up all this rust. Get it nice and pretty. I am going to have to do some grinding on these lobes, I think. I'll have to call the gray goat and see, make sure there's metal shavings in there. I don't know where that's from. It's not good. So, alright, we'll put that over here. Okay. Said I'm saving all this stuff in case I have to use it on another cart. It's always good to have spare parts, I think. Valve guides. These can come out. These I don't really have to clean, but I'm just going to leave the oil on them. Oh my, there's water. So, there is metal shavings. Look at that. What is this from? We got shavings coming out of somewhere. Uh-huh. Looks like the block. Alright, I'm going to have to remember the piston. Arrow down. Anyway, Matt, you're making this difficult, dude. Alright. The only thing I got to remember too is the rings. I don't want to mess those up, because that was a problem last time. I just took this pick here and kind of pull this up and then put a finger over top of it so it doesn't pop off. And coming from, it could be like right there. It looks like it was rubbing on the block on the inside, maybe. Looks like it. 9/16 to take that off. You're gonna hear me keep repeating myself. I just want to save all these parts. Oil sensors. Always put them back, use them. Little governor pin. I guess that's what that is. You gotta tap that out without breaking the. Sucks I'm doing this off camera. I'm sorry, guys. Ah! It shot out like a rocket. It's out. There it is. Screwdriver, rubber mallet, some patience, and a little love, and you can get that out of there. So I think we got everything out that we need to. Now we can just clean it up. This with some WD-40 on our bearings, so we got no rust. The block turned out okay. Could be cleaner. It's just got some stains on it, but all the grease is off. But I'm gonna hit it with something a little special to make it shine. But some WD-40, get this water. Just kind of threads in there. I didn't use the impact, so hopefully it just makes its own threads. But that's what's going right now. If it doesn't, I got some Loctite. I should have put that in there first, but kind of doing this right now. just to see how it goes. Okay, came back with a wrench. My battery's almost dead. Found a 1/4-inch wrench. I don't know why the socket isn't working, so that's not good. It's going to be terrible torquing this down. Maybe it's just a socket, I hope. Okay, remember how this goes on. So, I always forget. So the dipper part is going to be facing on the big ear of the rod. Okay, got the rod bearing. So basically they only go in one way. It would be someone like me to mess it up. There's a notch here, and then your rod bearing has a little notch up top here. You press them in. That's it. So that's one. Okay, so the rod's going to have to be put on hold. I don't have a 12-point socket that come on, focus in. It's not gonna focus. Oh well. It's like the fine tooth. My 12-point or my 1/4-inch is like this. I guess it's got like the larger points, and it's not grabbing, so I don't want to tear it up, so I'm going to leave it in the vise. I'm going to hold it up on the rod until I can get to the store and get a flipping 12-point socket, because I don't have one. So now I'm like at a standstill. But let's go see what we can do to the block. Alright guys, before we put this back together, I'll show you what we're installing. We've got the ARC connecting rod, ARC billet flywheel, the CL1 cam, ignition or a new plug wire, and then we got the Hemi head that's not out here, but I'm keeping it wrapped up. Just until I get to that point, so that way if I don't get to it, it's still nice and clean and party looking. But all these parts here will be in the description below from O&B Warehouse, so go check out those links below, and let's get to building this thing back together. Alright, now I'm just going to start adding some oil to these bearings. Some 30 weight, but I'm using also some remember what I said on the dipper part, it has to be at the bottom, the bigger part. Okay, there's 50, 70, 70, go up another 20. Alright, let's get this put back together the rest of the way. We got that. Now what's next? Alright, we got that. Now our next is going to be our ported head with our 26-pound valve springs. I think it's what we got. And rods. Look at that. Look at this. First time I got to look at it. Oh, look at those valve springs. Look at that. We gotta put on our lash caps. You didn't notice the old clip I used when I lost the other one. Had to replace it. Looks nice. My first time looking at it. And see what he did to it. Inside, all the minor porting and whatnot. Clean it up. Nice. Get this spark plug. Big. Looks like a race plug maybe. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Look at that. You can see down in there. That is insane. I don't even want to put it on here. It's so clean. Oh, we're forgetting gaskets. Some nicely packaged gaskets here. If I can open this without cutting them, would be ideal. Whoa! Look at that. Uh-oh. Look at that. It's a thin head gasket. Only goes on one way. Alright, now we're going to reinstall our head bolts using a 13mm socket. Not really going to ream on them. Alright, so the cylinder head bolts are going to be torqued down to about 17 foot-pounds, which is 204 inch-pounds. It's 200. Okay, so now we've got push rods in. I was freaking out because I couldn't get them to square up in there. Nice, that's on. And I'm going to leave this off so I can make that phone call, get the settings, the valve lash. Make sure everything else is good. Took the spark plug out, so, well, that's the thing too, when you're doing the rods, take your spark plug out and it's easier to rotate, on the side plate cover. 17 foot-pounds or 204 inch-pounds. Okay, side cover, final bolts here right in front of me. Look at this gasket kit. I'll have that link down below too, but from OMB Warehouse. Okay, so crankcase cover is 204 inch-pounds, which is 17 foot-pounds. Alright, 204. Alright, so basically you just pull this little wire off here, threads off, that's it. It's got a thread in the middle, that, just like that. Now we can take our new wire and then reverse. They put nice. We put it on just like that. The flywheel. Tension. Just going to use an old part from a 30 series torque converter. Crap, so I did this off camera. I didn't know. I adjusted the valve lash at 3 thousandths. Just for now. Battery's almost dead on the camera, so we'll get this on the cart and do the rest of the install stuff. I can do the overhead valve cover, which needs to be cleaned out, so and cleaned up. So I'll do that off camera here. It's the same process as the other ones. Alright, back on this fancy waterproof camera here. But I'm spraying some aluminum brightener on these parts. Let it sit on there for a little bit. It'll help pretty it up a little bit. And then we're gonna mount it. So we'll see. Just want to hit some of the parts. Aluminum brightener. Looks like it's brightened up some. Some low pressure here. There we go. And we'll spray it off again when we get it mounted. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete. Gosh, maybe I should take it off the stands. Yeah. It has got some tight compression. Good thing is the chain's been on, so it won't run off on me. It does. I'll start with the drill. I told him this. Jack stands are a lifesaver. I don't care. Hope they can tell me what kind I'm wearing because jeez. God. Huh? The brand new cam we just put in and the tight 26-pound springs is from the flywheel.